like if you go to the supermarket to buy something, they'll ask, oh, do you need a bag? And then you not think before uncle, am I supposed to carry the bag? And I was just checking receipts, and then I saw a bag. I think there were like 5 bags. Bag, £2 something. Which bag did I get? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me once again. If you're seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome to this channel. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Turn on your notification bell after subscribing so that you'll be notified when I post another video. I'm sure most of you know we are living in the UK, and yeah, I post videos basically on life in the UK and all that good stuff. So please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell. Okay, so today we have faces. Okay, this face is not a new face anyway, but we have a new face. We have a new face here. Let me start with Chinedu first. Of course, if you have watched my previous video on global talent visa, you would have seen him here. Plus he pops up here and there in some of my videos. So this is my husband Chinedu, and to my left we have our family friend. We've known them from, actually her husband is my husband's very good friend. So they were even at our wedding, and so shortly after our wedding that they came to the UK while we left us in Nigeria.
Student route.
They left us in Nigeria, but eventually we still came here. So they've been here. They are our seniors in this UK. They've been here longer than us. They've been here for, I think, a little over a year now. Unfortunately, her husband is not around, but she's here with us today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Genevieve. My name is Genevieve.
My name is Genevieve.
Hi guys.
So today we are going to be talking about a very interesting topic. I still don't know how to structure the title of this topic, but basically it's almost like things that we experienced in the UK that we were not entirely used to. It may not be that we have not heard about it, but it was just strange. Things we found really strange when we came to the UK so far with our little experience in the UK, and things we may say culture shock, but basically things we experienced and things we saw that is not the same back in Nigeria. So that's basically what we're talking about today. If you're interested in this kind of content, please stick around because it promises to be interesting. So I'll start first. The first experience I had was when we landed in the UK. The very night we landed in the UK, I was very thirsty. I needed to drink water. I was so thirsty, and then in Nigeria we are used to drinking bottled water or any kind of processed water. So I sent my husband out that night to help us buy water, bottled water in the cold in the very cold night, because I was thirsty. I couldn't imagine going to sleep without drinking water. So he went out to look for water. Check. I don't know how long it took him before he eventually found water.
It's funny because because they expect you to drink water from the tap, right? They don't normally stock. They don't stock
the way we have it in Nigeria, where you see them, they just bag of water.
Exactly. Like I had to go to first before I even found, people that it was exactly the night we were coming in. Like people were there, was just coming in. I had to now go and look for the place. I found one place and I got into the place. I couldn't see one bottle of water. Like I was not seeing the guy. I went in and then I came back and I asked the guy that. Like I saw a couple of things that looked like water, but I know they were not water. Some of them had others. I think they used to add sugar to their water sometimes. So
sparkling water.
They had
water. All those.
Exactly. That's what happened. They had some of those things in the water, and then I had to go and ask the guy, like, where's the water? He's not telling me. Well, this is not water. You don't even know. I came back with I think 4 different variations of it. I mean 3. Yeah, because last you guys drink water.
At the end of the day, choose one.
Imagine for us to now realize that it's tap water that these people drink here. They just turn on the tap and fill their glass cup and drink the water. That's why it was difficult for us to find it. Anyway, that's my. Who wants to go next?
I think another one.
So,
okay. No.
So I think my first day, not my first day in school. It's not like I was not aware that, like, I've heard that they said they don't call lecturers that be professors by their by sir, like they don't use the word sir. Sure. But you know, when you are live there, it's somehow awkward because you be like, my lecturer's name is Cow. You hear hi Cow, and he will respond. I'm like, what these people doing? And you
don't want me.
And it's like people are having communication, and you be like, hi Cow, and he will be like, it's normal. I think it's not even only lecturers, even elderly people here, you call them by their name. There is no sir or this kind of
they
thing.
even take offense to it if you say ma.
Yes.
Like, no.
Another thing I noticed was when I entered, people were drinking tea, drinking it's like these people don't have respect.
In Nigeria,
it's like these people don't have respect. What's happening here? Like, but as time goes, I understood that it's normal. Another thing is this whole sorry thing.
Hey. I'm still struggling with it.
Yeah, even me too. And they'll be like, why are you telling me sorry? You didn't do anything
in
to
Nigeria,
me. Like,
sorry means excuse me. Sorry means please. Sorry means
Can I pass?
sorry.
Everything is sorry. Like, I'm like, what? Okay, another day I went to the GP. GP was I think they know what it is. It's just like hospital per se.
Yeah, clinic basically.
Yeah, so I went to the GP and mistakenly, because I actually forgot myself, I said good afternoon. The person was looking at me like,
what's good afternoon?
What are you saying? And I said, okay, hi, because they prefer you doing hi.
Hello.
The whole greeting thing is not a thing here.
They are not even used to it.
It's really a shock because you really need to adapt. You know, some of us have whole trending now.
So you cannot even greet me. Make mistake, I enter someone and say hi, can't kill you.
Oh, there's that 30 seconds of that their fake smile, or like 10 seconds of that fake smile.
That's another one. Very fake.
You're so stupid. Sometimes you will notice that it's fake. They'll just look at you like, what are you saying?
I don't smile back again these days. Like, I think I've gotten to the point where.
But you know that some of them are somehow genuine.
I don't care. Like, think about it. Why would I be walking on the road? Do I have to be cheesy with everyone I see?
No, you don't.
Like, I don't
actually.
Like, I don't do it again. No, I don't.
Okay, you mean when you're just walking on the
road? Yeah.
You just
smile at you.
Like,
it's norm for them. It's norm for them.
I don't want to. See,
when your eye make contact, me I know they look at anybody.
This is one thing where I think there's a difference between the Western Europeans and the Eastern Europeans. I cannot go into that one, but the point I'm trying to make that Eastern Europeans, like Russians, Ukrainians, all those guys, right? If they're smiling at you, they're smiling at you. If they're not smiling at you, there's no need to smile at you, right? But these people, the Westerners, like I think. Which there was that we're in Nando's with one of my friends and a couple of my friends. When you see every 5 seconds they others waitress she come
she's trying to look like she's nice.
No. It doesn't make any sense. Most of them are just fake.
Like it doesn't matter why if you want to, like, I don't like now these days. If I used to do, and another thing that I don't know, I don't smile again back at them. It was before that I would be like, oh yeah. And you know the problem, your own is from your heart.
Yeah.
But you know that their own is fake. Or another one is the car lens they give to you when you're driving.
Hey.
It's like they're so compassionate when they're driving you.
That time when we came, that we'll be in traffic. You see traffic, you see one car will stop here.
Yeah.
The next car will be
like
it's not my Nigeria. This cannot be like.
And have you noticed that it's always accurate? Like this person knows that somebody coming from the right. I don't know how they do it, but this person is not. And when it's time for this person to stop, this person stops, and the other person you be like, oh wow, it's really accurate.
It's compassion.
Enter Nigeria.
And then you see that maybe a car wants to enter into a street and is waiting for
the other
cars to stop.
Yeah.
They'll just stop and then they'll just allow, even when you don't expect them to allow to stop. They'll just stop and
I think that goes to zebra
I saw
crossing.
that.
Somebody can actually talk
Even
about
when
that.
there's traffic, when there's traffic and there's a zebra crossing, they don't. Not necessarily even a zebra crossing. If maybe there's an entrance,
So if you're
they don't block
approaching,
it.
like, as you're getting closer to, like, you've not even stepped into the zebra crossing. Most of them,
You can't
like, it's
stop.
stop for you.
No, that zebra crossing on the sweet
It's
me.
really,
eh?
yeah.
Oh God.
You know, when I came newly, I will run. I'll be running.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what
Even till now, I still have that consciousness of trying to run, and
Like,
I'm
it's almost like
it's your
they're
right.
doing you a favor.
Yeah,
but
it's
meanwhile,
alright.
it's
They will
actually
just
your
stop
right.
and everybody will cross. If it is Nigeria, they ask you, are you a zebra?
Zebra crossing. What's zebra crossing?
Are you a zebra?
You know, there was another like that zebra crossing. Sometimes I used to pity them because someone would just park, like 5 people would don't walk past, and then
And
you
then
see
one
one person
person is coming from.
Exactly.
You don't have to wait for that person to pass.
Somehow,
But
it's
they are
really-
patient, actually.
And
They're
I
really
experienced
patient.
zebra
I
crossing.
think they are with their driving. They're really patient.
They are patient too. Sometimes you want to cross, but you're not sure. You're
but
not
that's
sure.
why you notice there is no high rate of accidents. Like rarely.
Yeah.
But Nigeria, any small thing.
Then they don't knock you, they don't destroy your car. No. Even that time when we first came, we were going to the African store to buy. The second day or so when we came, we needed to buy some things for the house now to cook. And then I don't know if you knew, but me, I didn't know that thing they used to press it before it would now allow you to. It will show green, like you can cross.
Yeah.
I just think it does it automatically.
No.
So when I went there and it was not showing green, so we're like, let's just cross. But one time we were about to cross, the car was coming like this. So wait. And then we're not going. I think as we were going, someone lady, she just pressed it. You know, like that lady pressed something.
that is what is happening.
That lady pressed something, and then they pressed it, and then it was Jesus. I felt so. Another one I noticed is when you're on the bus, when you're getting on the bus. Courtesy
That one is
demand.
courtesy.
Yeah, courtesy demands that you wait for whoever is coming down before you enter. For me, when I came newly, I did not know about it.
You're always in a hurry.
Exactly. I came from Nigeria where everybody's in a hurry. I trying to. There's a time that somebody was coming down. I didn't even actually see her that she was coming down. It was when I had already almost stepped in. I had literally even stepped on the platform of the bus, and then I saw her coming. But I just went ahead to pay my whatever I was. I had to process my payment. Why she passed me? I'm sure they were really looking at me, but then I was pregnant. Maybe they just pity me that this one I'm pregnant too much. She don't know anything.
How about that one? They get to the one you get to pay for bag. But when
I don't know, but I think one day when I was just checking receipts, and then I saw a bag. I think there were like 5 bags. Bag £2 something. I said, which bag did I buy
You're trying to
from?
open supermarket.
Then literally, like, if you go to the supermarket to buy something, they'll ask, oh, do you need a bag?
Yeah.
And then you have to think before uncle, am I supposed to carry the bag?
Okay, wait,
You don't know that they are charging you for those bags. I think some of them charge as high as 50p for one bag.
You know, this is almost like a climate thing. They're trying to reduce, like,
Yeah,
get
people
them to
using
recycle
bag.
the
Yes,
bag.
exactly.
It happened to this guy, one of my friends, when we came. So he was going to pay for something, so he didn't have a bag, right? So after picking all the things that he needed, and then he was scanning and finished making payment, and then I was sitting behind them with one of like another friend, and I told them we were just I say he go shock now when he won't pay because we asked for bag, he not took bag. His cousin, so he was there scanning with someone. His cousin told him, "Man, flash and before." He said, "I go pay."
No, you don't go pay. Of course, nobody in Nigeria. In Nigeria, the bag usually comes with whatever you're buying. But yeah, you pay for the bag.
It's really crazy because I just remembered one thing when I think I've not bought the actual market bag. So I went to buy something and the thing they were very heavy. And I was coming back, I was like, how could I carry 2 things on my head? I know how to carry it on my head.
You're joking.
I'm not the look was like, From Nigeria, sometimes when I go to market, I just carry it on my head and I send the market.
Oh God.
So I was still carrying like what's my own with people. Even you be looking at me. I can't believe that I was coming back. So I got to my house door. So my neighbor now said, "Are you alright?" I was like, "Yes, I'm fine." But I now realized that maybe it's what I'm carrying. And I told my husband, I said, "You said, are you alright?" Oh God.
Are you alright? It's just normal greeting. Before I didn't even know what to respond
in
to.
Nigeria, are you alright? It's like
You sure the one mad?
Yeah, it's just greeting. That's how they even say good morning. They don't even say good morning. Are you alright? Are you alright?
Actually, they say more. You're right.
That's their greeting.
Nah, they say
they rarely say
how are you and are you alright?
Even in emails, hope you are well.
You're right. Yeah.
Hope you are well. It's not. I rarely hear how are you. It's hope you are well.
Imagine
are you alright?
if it was in Nigeria that you're carrying that thing on your head, now they would be like,
hard working. Another one that really, it's not like I was surprised. Of course, we've always heard in Nigeria that in the abroad there's always light, but coming from where we were in Benin, where they used to ration the lights every 3 hours, they'd bring it for 3 hours, take it 3 hours, 9, 12, like that. So I was already in the back of my head. I'm like, okay, this light that I'm seeing now, they're going to take it. So sometimes when I need to blend something, I'm like, I need to blend this thing before they take it. Please, if I know in Nigeria, that PTSD, is still very strong.
You really need
that PTSD. No.
Another one is car.
Still very strong.
Another one is car. There's one day I went out with a couple of people, and then it was not. I think it took me a while, right, to get into the front seat of a car since we moved. So we're normally going through, Uber, you go to the back seat. So now it was me and Bruno that day that we went out. So we ended to get into the car. So normally in Nigeria, it's passenger, they go right side. So you're going to the right side. So as we were coming, and then I was going to the right side to go and see that. I was like, oh shit.
That happened to me when we were coming at the airport, Heathrow. Do you remember? When we were at Heathrow.
Yeah, it happened to me too.
As we just land, the guy was like, okay, so the driver that brought us was like, okay, so let's go. And me, I had to sit in the front while they sat at the back. So I was already going to the driver's side. That what I thought, like in my own head, is the passenger side. I was already going. I saw steering, and I just made a bad turn. I went back to
I think another thing is the accuracy in their timing. Like if they tell you, like I missed a lot of appointments because if they tell you
about that
9 o'clock, like when I get there, it's be like, you serious?
9:02, 9:05. It's not too late.
It can be 9:30. Why are you serious about this? It's not like that. But if you mix it by a minute, you've missed it. Like they're really serious with with trend. Trend is say it's 9 o'clock.
As it's 9 o'clock.
Even to today, I still they miss trend. The Nigerian
the thing surprised me that I think it was the third day or so we're going to somewhere, and then they said the train was for 9:15. So we're trying to meet up as we reach there 9:50. I think we got there 9:14 or so. We quickly entered the train. 9:15, bam, the train moved, and I'm like, these people are so like their timing is especially with train, it's accurate. They don't even
but even
if you like be saying wait we running from they'll just move.
But if when they delay, you still see delayed.
Yeah, delayed.
The interesting one is their age. So quite not just the age, even salaries. Not be like this one where people they chase their age and their salaries.
Hiding everything.
Right. So Nigeria, before you know it's not the end, it will be like this. But
who are you to know?
It's very funny because this age thing, I have a direct experience. So the first I went to London for the first time I met my colleagues. So and we're just someone just said, so Chinedu, how old are you? Like it was so. It wasn't like there was a certain conversation that led to it. Like he goes, "How old are you?" So the Nigerian in me first. So it was like normal question that everyone asked, and they don't have any problem responding. I was even just with one of my colleagues, and then he goes, "So yeah, my 29th. Oh, nice." Oh, look at what Akira. Nice. Oh, nice. So the next year is going to be a big trio. I was like, oh, nice. It must be nice. But yeah, they don't have any issues with explain. And then again, like I said, the salary parties. So I think all this thing just fends from, of course, there's some level of healthy competition, but they're not really just competing with anyone.
There's no competition.
It's just they care. I mean, they still compete though. Be like say, them be angels. They still compete wherever they can, but
not unnecessary.
Not unnecessary the way we do in Nigeria.
And now when I remember, I mean, this is not to judge anybody that does it. It's just something I noticed that I'm not used to in Nigeria is smoking and vaping. Like in Nigeria or where we're coming from, people that smoke and vape, there's a kind of eye that people used to look at you that there's a kind of side eye people used to look at you. But here it's like normal anywhere at any time. You just see somebody, I just want to take a quick smoke. So the time I was in the bus, the guy stopped. The bus driver actually stopped. Well, I don't know. Maybe you say that he was waiting for the time to. But all he did was he stopped. He got down from the bus, opened his whether a vape. I don't know which one it was. Like, everyone.
Yeah.
And people were just calm and sitting down and hey God. So we're just sitting and okay, like now so they do have for you.
So when I went to church and after the church service, it's just like one elderly woman, like it's not like she's younger. We are sitting there, she just brought out something I was rapping. In my head I'm like,
they're rapping, bro.
It's nothing. I'm looking at her, is that I almost wanted to bring out my phone and video, but I just remembered that I video anybody. But I was like, what is happening here? So I was just like, is this not? And she's one of the elderly people in the church, and everybody just sitting comfortably gisting. In my head I'm like, what?
Like they don't see it as anything. We are the ones that really see it as smoking.
It's just our whole religious whatever.
Yeah, I mean Nigeria is still religious. But another, I mean, you're not in that person's shoe though, so you don't know for what reason why they're smoking.
True. And like that one now that they are rapping, maybe it's
exactly
medicinal or something. I don't know.
And I don't know. I know some vapes are just straight up smoke vapes. Some might be medicinal. Who knows? But yeah, I think. Let me see if I can remember another.
Remember at church now when we went to church. The first time we went to church and everybody was so. I spoke about this thing in my previous video. Like everybody is just so cordial and so nice. They're always inviting you for lunch. Even after service, there is refreshments. You have coffee, water, biscuit, tea, whichever one you want. You just go and collect them. No.
And another part of it is that tea, like nobody bring tea in Nigeria church.
You go finish before church start.
Tea. Like the first day, I think when we first landed, we were in Coventry. The first time we went to church too, the tea, like I'm like, why is nobody?
Like the tea will just be there. This one is be left over.
In my head, like it be like say we go rush the tea. Everything is there. Nobody's even after the thing. I'm like, no be for Nigeria.
Not my country.
You can do this kind of thing.
I remember, like, I'm just trying to compare this to Nigeria, where people used to go to church as first time as when they forgive them food.
Yes. Every church you go to. Even if you're not living in that city, but the fact that you know that they will give you package, they will give you book, cake or
juice. I thought it's good that I had when we had like maybe not necessarily my friends. Well, some of them are my friends. They will not be going to different churches every Sunday. You got to go church for Christ Embassy today. You got
to be nice. Just to first time.
So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I know you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed it because we really enjoyed ourselves here. So please, if you watch up to this point, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell too, so that whenever we post any video, you'll be the first to know about it. Alright?
It would also be nice to drop some of anyone's you've experienced.
Exactly. If you have any experience, whichever country, whether it was UK, US, even some African country, anywhere at all, if you have similar experiences that you want to share, you can also drop in the comment section. And yeah, I think that's everything from us. See you in my next video. Bye.